So tomorrow is May 1st, and if you are a trader or an investor, you may be asking yourself, will we be experiencing sell in May and walk away? For those that don't know, sell in May and walk away is a phenomenon where many traders or investors sell a lot of their assets and they go away for the summer. They don't return until later on in the fall, sometime around October or November. The reason why this happens is relatively simple. The summer is quite boring. A lot of these wealthy traders and investors who are usually sitting at their desks watching charts all day decide to take a break, go to their summer homes, go boating, do whatever else but trade. This often leads to choppy, slow, boring markets. But especially with Bitcoin and crypto, this year is a lot trickier to predict whether or not we will experience sell in May and walk away. There is a lot going on right now, and there is a lot of macroeconomic uncertainty that many people don't feel comfortable stepping away from the charts this year. And Bitcoin doesn't always experience a poor summer. Yes, a lot of times it has dipped significantly, but there have been a few summers where it has performed very well. And to be honest, this year we haven't heard as much talk about sell in May and walk away as we usually do. The reason why, and this is just the information we got recently, there was a lot of poor economic data that just came out. The GDP report, which was expected to give us a positive 0.3% economic growth, actually gave us a negative 0.3%. We also had the jobs report reveal to us that unemployment is going up and inflation is still a big problem. These are all bearish headlines, yet the stock market has experienced 7 consecutive days of green candles and Bitcoin is still trading around $95,000. That is actually quite bullish, but how long can we maintain this bullish momentum? Well, we'll have to wait and see. But all those bearish data points that I just shared with you is a real concern because now we are facing a potential problem of stagflation. Stagflation is one of the worst economic environments that we could possibly find ourselves in because this is when you have this horrible cocktail of high unemployment, high inflation, and slow economic growth, which is not good for markets. But with this current administration and macroeconomic uncertainty, one headline can change everything, which is why I believe that sell in May and walk away may not actually play out as it usually does. But those are just my thoughts. I want to know what you think, so share them down in the comments.